Did you record?
Yeah.
What's going on, dickweeds? There it is. I missed. Are you with us?
Yeah, I was reading something here.
That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Trying to do an opening here and Donna's scratching her fucking arm.
It's itchy.
But I don't want to hear that in my ear.
I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
It was loud.
I don't know why.
Sound like you're scratching your arse.
Yeah.
She really gets in there.
That's disgusting.
Okay. Today's Monday. One of Donna's favorite days.
Yeah, my favorite.
We wanted to talk about what today, Donna? We could talk about the hot water.
So, once again, nobody called us.
Nobody called us.
So I tried calling I didn't try calling. I did call the hot water tank fuckers. And, they still don't have any information. They can't book me an appointment. They just, no information. So I get off the phone, and then, Ed called maintenance.
Yeah, I called Timmins. I had enough of their shit. Yeah, tell them what happened, because I barely remember.
Okay, so Ed says, there's no hot water here since Friday when he called. The lady on the other end there, she's like, well, did you even call them? And Ed's like, yeah, I called them Friday. I called them, I don't know how much on Saturday and Sunday. And she's like, well, did you get a case number? And Ed says no. And she goes, well, you have to get a case number. And Ed said they didn't give me anything. They kept on telling me, that they were gonna call me back. So she's like, well, you have to call them and get a case number, she says. And then after that, you have to call that RHMH or whatever the fuck it's called, right?
Yeah.
So then, right, Ed's explaining to her that we don't have any hot water. And then she she was cocky the whole time, but then she was like just... Anyways, so she says... She goes, well, I don't know what you want us to do, Ed. She says, we can't call there on your behalf.
Yeah, they can.
And I don't know what Ed said. Anyways, it resulted in... Ed's like, well, fine, I guess I just won't have any hot water. And she's like, okay. Like...
I dropped a few F-bombs, too.
Yeah.
She pissed me off.
Yeah.
She said, fine, fucking, don't get the fucking thing fixed. I don't give a fuck, just let it fucking sit there. She goes, okay.
Yeah.
I said, okay. And anyway, I ended up hanging up on her after a while because she's a fucking moron. And,
I called the place.
Yeah.
To get a case number.
Yeah.
Actually, I called the place that is here in Timmins to fix it. She says she still hasn't received anything, but it's going to be not till 4 o'clock that it gets fixed. So I call back the other fucking people and get this fucking number, And by the time I called her back, she already had it. She had all this information.
Yeah, because Timmins Hosen must have called and got the information. Because when Donna called, after she finally got the information, the lady over at the HR fucking
whatever it is,
suck my cock place, they already had everything because Timmins Hosen must have did whatever. Because it works for Timmins Hosen, they know that they call and it gets done. We call and we get the runaround because it's not our fucking building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we now have hot water. But, good.
The guy that came to fix it, well, he's a thief, right? But,
we know that because he probably doesn't recognize us. But many years ago, when our kids were small, we lived in South Porcupine. And we had our stuff moved into... we were moving into the fucking place in South Porcupine. And he was the only guy that... What did I say?
South Porcupine.
Well, whatever. Fucking Porcupine. He was the only guy that had access to the building because he was working on the electrical there. Or not the electrical, sorry. I think it was the hot water tank over there. And...
Yeah.
A lot of my shit went missing. He stuffed my stuff into his truck and he stole it. And anyway, there's a big thing about it back in the day, but... Same cocksucker came here today to work on the hot water tank. I had to hide everything, you know.
Look at that. Well, like...
Guy pulls up in the front and said, "Oh, fuck, Don, it's that fucking guy. It's that cocksucker that fucking steals shit."
Sure enough, you see...
Do you remember we lived in Porcupine? I said. Donna ran to the house. She's grabbing every fucking thing. She knew who I was talking about.
His fucking gut sticking out of his shirt, right? He has a pair of fucking jogging pants on, okay?
Real fucking slob.
Yeah, anyways, he goes downstairs. He's down there for, I don't know how long. 10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, maybe about that.
Comes back up. Looks at me with this little white fucking...
Whoa. While he was downstairs.
Oh, yeah, okay, while he was... Ed is in the kitchen.
I'm over here in the kitchen doing something.
The
Donna's in the living room.
And it's quiet. It's super quiet in here, okay? And the guy lets one fucking rip, okay?
Sound like he fucking shit himself.
I didn't know what to do. Me and Ed looked at each other. Like, what? Who does that? He just let it fucking go.
Just like that. Just
tainted the fucking air.
No more taint the air. I think he fucking shit himself.
I don't know who would do that. That's fucking gross. Go and fart in somebody's house like that. And there's nothing down there. You know, it's going to echo.
It echoed.
This is fucking sickening. That's why, you know.
It sounded like one of those... You guys ever watch Angry Grandpa? You know, kid behind the camera? Well, if you have... Remember those fucking farts that Angry Grandpa used to let go? Cocksucker did that kind of shit down there.
It was fucking...
It sounded wet.
So he comes up with this little white fucking piece, this little white round plastic piece, and he tells me this is what the problem is. Because he said, I painted it. I looked at him, I said, no, I didn't. And he looks at me and he goes, yeah, you did, there's paint on it. And I said, I didn't paint that. That's what I said.
And he says, well, I can smell paint. That's because Donna's painting the other side of the fucking basement, dick.
And that was fucking, what? Many days ago now.
Yeah. So he said because she got paint on the fucking...
Because I painted the
because
fucking...
Because she painted the plastic on the hot water tank. That's what fucked it up.
The fucking there's a fucking brick wall in between the fucking where the hot water...
They're two separate fucking rooms. The hot water tank's in the laundry room, and Donna didn't paint the laundry room. She painted the whole other fucking side.
Then he got mad at me. Well, he was getting mad, right? And I didn't fucking care because you're in my house and you're fucking lying right to me. You're telling lies about me, okay?
Well, I replace these all the time. Even when like Timmins Hosen that paints other units.
He's like, did you know when you move out of here they're gonna paint the basement? I said, no, they're not. And he goes, well, they paint all these units. I said, no, they don't.
They didn't paint ours.
And he goes, well, that was the problem. And I wanted to just, say other words, but whatever.
That wasn't the problem. The problem was the electrician was fucking in here, and when he was in here, he had the fucking power going on and off, and so the hot water tank was shutting on and off. You know what I mean? I think that had something to do with it fucking up.
But
I'm not 100%. I mean, I'm not a hot water tank dude, but it only happened after the electrician was fucking done working in the basement.
Well, anyways, we have hot water now, and we can take a fucking shower.
Yeah, like Thursday, the electrician was in here doing all the work.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we noticed that we didn't have any fucking hot water, and the tank wasn't even on.
Yeah.
Like, well, it was on, but it wasn't kicking on. Like, the switches were on, but nothing was working, right? So I don't think it was the paint.
Well, he said I painted it.
Yeah, who the fuck's gonna paint a hot water tank?
That's what he fucking told me, that I fucking painted it.
That just sounds fucked.
I know, you fucking lying thief.
What a lying thief. Anyway, me and Don are drinking Molson Canadian. What beer's all about? And, oh yeah, the stack here is candy cake. Is that what we're still rocking?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still rocking that. I found 2 pouches. I think I told you guys that. Okay. Mail. I'll tell you the story because Donna can't remember. Mailman came by today, dropped off a letter here that came from the landlord.
Yeah.
It was just what are those papers called that they sent to you? Yeah, just an update to the lease. Isn't that what it was? An update to it or something? Or
you sign it it's a year.
Yeah, I gotta sign it every year.
It's your lease.
Yeah. So, but when the letter got here, half the fucking thing was ripped open.
Yeah, at the bottom.
The Canada Post fucking dummies were fucking, I guess they're snooping around in my mail and, well.
Yeah, like it was ripped fucking just about halfway at the very fucking bottom of the thing.
Yep.
It wasn't really important.
Yeah, it wasn't important mail really, but it's
still
a little bit fucked that they would open my mail and like, you know, snoop through it. Cocksuckers. Okay. The beer store druggie.
Okay, so I went to the beer store. Well, I had some places I had to go this morning.
Hang on. Before Donna continues, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Told you guys yesterday I was buying Donna the pizza thing to go on the barbecue, and she went to pick it up today. She got there, and the one that I told her to get, she didn't get it. She looked up, she says, and she seen one that was more expensive.
No, I started looking around to make sure that
whatever,
and I looked down, and there
and
it was.
And there it was, the one that was more expensive. And because it was more expensive, Donna thinks there's something about that. So she bought the more expensive one. Cost me an arm and a cock. Anyway, we're going to have pizza on the barbecue tonight, right now, like soon. But apparently you got to fucking cook what's that called?
A pizza stone?
Pizza stone in the oven for 30 minutes to get whatever
non-toxic chemical it is off of it.
Yeah, then we got to take it from there, put it on the barbecue.
And let it go on the barbecue for like 15 to 20 minutes, then put the pizza on.
No, you got to put flour first.
Yes,
Don't
flour.
Forget.
I will.
Anyway, she picked that up today, and we're going to be having pizza on the barbecue soon. We would have showed you guys, but it's supposed to start raining, and if it starts raining, we're just doing the video now just in case. We'll do a pizza on the barbecue in another video.
Yeah.
We don't even know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell your story.
Okay, so
Beer store druggie.
Okay, so I left here and anyways, so I go to the beer store to get the beers, right? And there's this fucking Canadian Indian in there, okay? With his fucking bins there with like, he must have collected them, okay? Like all these different bottles and stuff like that. his pants were all saggy and, you know, anyways, so he tells the guy how much he has, right? And it was like worked out to $6.80 back, okay? So the guy's so fucking hopped up on whatever it is, right? He puts his hands in his pocket and he starts like moving around like all like weird. So the guy goes to give him his money and the guy only took the change. So the beer store guy says, "Sir, excuse me." Like he's saying a couple times, right? But finally, the guy was holding up the whole process. Okay, so he goes, "You forgot the rest of your money," and the guy is like looking at him, and he says, "What money?" And he says, "From your return." So the guy takes his $5. Now listen.
I'm listening.
So there's the guy that was next in line, right? He went up there, and he placed his order. And he was looking out, like, we were both looking at this guy, like, to see what he's going to do. So he bends over, right? Like, he just leans over, and where his pants were, he just pulls out his shit right out of his sock. Like a little baggie of stuff. He just pulled it out right there. And when he just, right there, like, he didn't even care if anybody's seen, he just pulled it out. He had it on the outside of his sock, and then he just pulled it out, and he starts like, you know, and out the door he went.
That sounds fucked.
That whole area is getting very bad over there. It really is.
We're in Timmins, Ontario, for those of you that didn't know. That's way up in Canada. Way up in the cold part. Wait, cunt driver finger.
Okay, so so after I went to the beer store, right? Mm. I had to stop at the Brick and pick up a thing that Ed got, and then I left from there.
Yeah, I'll show it to you guys later. We got this thing. We can't put a coffee table in the living room because our love seat has the lazy boy, the recliner thing. So if you were to kick back, it hit the coffee table. The coffee table would probably flip. So we got this. We got this stool thing. We didn't even know they sold them. So anyway, when we figured out that they sold them, when we found out they sold them, we got one. And Donna picked it up for us today at the Prick, down at the Prick. And it actually fits perfectly to where we want it. We just needed we put some coasters. A coaster each on the thing and your beer, right?
Yeah.
We got cup holders on the love seat, but we don't like to put our beers in there because like sometimes beer leaks down. We don't want the fucking love seat to smell like fucking beer, right? Because like beer smells bad when it fucking dries up and anyway. Okay, Donna.
Okay, so I leave from anyways, I head to Walmart to get the pizza thing, okay? So I'm heading now back, okay? I'm over at the lights, you know, by like if you're coming back, you pass the Tim Hortons is over there, those lights. So there's this girl beside me in this like gray and rusty car, right? Mm-hmm. This blonde-headed girl, like she was younger than me. And the lights turn green and then she takes off like kind of fast. So I was thinking like I'm not gonna race you. So then she cuts in front of me, okay? So
smell cock in the air.
I don't know what your fucking problem was, okay? I really don't. I didn't do anything. I just fucking I looked over at her when you're just sitting there at the light, just fucking So she takes off and then she goes in front of me. Then she slows down a bit. She was doing like 70, then she slows down a bit, okay? So then I was like, okay, fuck, like I'll just go into the fucking slow lane and before the detour thing comes up, I'll go back. I go into the fucking slow lane. She fucking goes into the slow lane. Okay, this kept on fucking going. Anyway, she finally stops, right? Well, actually, that's not true because we met up with more traffic. This is how this went. Okay, so she was over on this lane. Okay, and I over here, and I was in this lane, and in front of me was like a bigger not USC.
UFC. There's a bigger UFC in front of her.
SUV, okay. And all of a sudden, right?
UFC.
Like, anyways, not all of a sudden, but then there's a sign. The city's doing pothole repair on that lane that she's in, okay, and the fucking. you had to, anyways, right? So guess what? Guess who didn't fucking get in?
You didn't let her in?
No, I didn't fucking let her. I fucking sped up to make sure she couldn't get fucking in.
Okay, and?
Okay, so then so I was like driving. I was like, like I acted like she wasn't even there as I'm driving. Okay, and then she gets in. Like I see her two, like not behind me, but the one behind that somebody would let her in, right? But then as soon as the fucking, because it's only for like a little section, and then you can go back into the lanes like that, right? So I just stayed in this lane because I have to make the left-hand turn to come home at the fucking lights, right? And she comes out of fucking nowhere, right? And I just kind of looked over like this, and she's...
She gave you the finger?
And then when she did it, right, I looked, and I was like, I go... And then...
Yeah, give her the finger back?
No, I just smiled, and then she went...
Huh. Okay, next thing on the notes here is the door, the basement door. It's we showed you guys that it was repaired, like, well, not repaired, but switched, and like the hinges were on. It was on. Well, yesterday the dude from up the street came over and he put the doorknob on for us. He cut the hole, and
so just back to normal.
The door's back to normal. If I remember, I'll show you after when I show you the stool. You guys probably don't give a fuck. Junkie bitch dollar store.
Okay, I went to get the pizza at the Independent, your independent grocer, and on the way back I was, okay, well, Independent wanted $14.99 for fucking paper plates. It wasn't even a big pack, it was like a small fucking pack. Or the smaller plates for $8.99, and I was like, I'm not fucking paying that. I will go to the dollar store and pay like $3.75, okay? Like, so I went to the dollar store over... over there, like in the bad part, and there was nobody outside, right? But like security was walking. While I was in there, okay, I go and get the fucking paper plates. Would you believe I got followed by the black security guard to the paper plates? I got followed to the line. Okay, and then he just stood there and watched it to make sure I was taking out my wallet. I swear to God. I got followed from the time I got into the fucking store, even though I knew exactly where I was going, got and went right back into line, and also, anyways, so I get out of I leave, right? Now there's this tall fucking, the ones with the scabs all over their face, that type of junkie. She was blonde, she was probably in her 40s or like mid-40s, maybe, I don't know, like the drugs always make them look older. And she's about, 5'9"-ish, around there. Real tall. She's kind of like a body like Dee Snider, okay?
Dee Snider.
That's what she reminded me of. She had like the spandex on, but she was really thin.
That's the lead singer of Twisted Sister, for those of you that didn't know.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody knows, but if you didn't.
So I'm leaving to go this way, right? And she comes, and she's walking, right? And I'm thinking, okay, so which way are you going? Because I'll just go around you, right? So I start going in every way, and she's fucking putting her arms up like this, like walking towards the fucking car. Anyways, I got around her. I just acted like I didn't even fucking... But that's when I seen big fucking scabs, eh? Yuck.
East Indian cutting off.
Yeah, okay, so I had to fucking... where the hell was I going?
I don't know.
Oh, after I was done... there, I went out to go and get food, remember? Yeah, I went to the dollar store. No. Where did I fucking go?
You went to your independent grocery to get pizza?
Okay, this trip, yeah. And then I went to the dollar store, and then I was on my way back because I was going to Wendy's.
Yeah.
So
I had a different burger from Wendy's today that I never had before.
And I'll never get again.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
So I'm going, right? So I go down, and I'm going down Pine because my plan is to come out at 6.
Try the chicken nuggets there, too. I don't like them. They're soft.
Too
soft.
As I'm coming down fucking Pine, the fucking cops, there's an accident, okay? At the
chili cheese nachos were good.
Listen.
Oh, fuck!
Listen, I need to tell the story. I'll burn you. Okay. So I'm going down the fucking street, right? And then the cops have it all blocked off. You actually had to do a U-turn, okay?
Okay.
some people were doing the 3-pointer and I just did the U-turn. Okay, and anyways, this whole car full of East Indians, okay, just fucking decides as I'm coming up to fucking do a U-turn right in front of me. The ones all piled in the fucking back, we're all looking at the fucking window smiling. Oh, you fucking cocksuckers.
You sucker of cocks!
Fucking cut me off.
Fucking cut her
like,
off.
How do you fit fucking 10 people in a fucking, 5 fucking seat car?
Yeah, you pieces of shit. Hey, Donna went to sessions today.
Yeah, never again. I'm not going there.
Never again. She quits.
Unless you're coming with me.
No, I don't go there.
Okay, I'm not making fun of anybody, but I need to tell the story how it went.
You tell the story.
So I pulled into Sessions to get an order that Ed placed. And,
picked up, yeah, we got a lot of stuff, but they had some stuff there that we were looking online and said it was strong.
Yeah.
So I got Donna to place an order so we can try it out, and it actually not too bad. I mean, I don't know if it's as good as the stuff we got, but maybe it is. It was good. Anyway, go ahead.
So I pull right up close to the front doors, right?
It was made by that company, Spinach.
Yeah, that's a good company or okay company, decent company.
It's an okay company.
So there's this fucking bum junkie. Okay, he's another Canadian Indian. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's standing there, and it looks like he doesn't have any teeth because his mouth's all like this when he was standing there. He's like this. Okay, look.
The stuff's called Fully Charged.
Atomic
GMO.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's decent stuff.
So he says this, right? He looks like this, like. Okay. And I get out of the car and I'm going into the thing and he says, "Excuse me, do you have any money?" And I just ignored him. I didn't even bother saying anything, okay? So I get your order, right? And the guy's like, "Do you want this in a bag?" And I was like, yeah. I was like, this isn't the best place. He's like, "I agree with you." So he puts that order in the bag, okay? I come back out, the guy's still standing there, okay? Comes up, as I'm going by, I go to the trunk, right, to put the stuff in there. As I'm getting to the door, the guy looks right at me. He's like, "Bitch," and then walks away. Because I wouldn't give him any money.
Well, you know.
That's not my job to give you fucking money.
It's not your job to give him money.
Like, if you can stand outside for fucking, 14 hours a day outside a door, you can go and get an 8-hour job.
That is true. Feel that for me?
That's the truth. Fuck, they're at the doors before the stores even fucking open, and they're there fucking 2 hours after they close.
Fucking homeless dip flap. I said dick flap, I said dip flap. They're not all homeless though.
No.
A lot of them are just junkies pretending to be homeless so they get some money for their fucking
fix.
Yeah. Dick flaps. What did I say? Dip flaps.
Yeah.
You don't find that funny, Donna? Usually you laugh at me.
Nope, not no more.
Not no more. She don't laugh at me no more. How come?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Usually you laugh when I fuck up my words.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes it's sometimes it's really funny, but like.
When you fuck up your words, it's really funny.
But it's not all the time. Just sometimes.
Anyway, I'm gonna get in my road tote because we don't got nothing else to talk about.
And I gotta turn on the. I gotta.
Hopefully the video wasn't too boring, but it's Monday and like.
We had to wait
for the hot water dick, and then I still gotta take a fucking shower.
Mm-hmm.
I probably got some kind of fucking skin disease now. 4 days of like bathing out of buckets,
I don't think you have a skin disease.
I feel bumps on my body.
You do not. Fuck off.
Anyway, I get my road token and I'll show you cocksuckers that stool that Donna picked up. It's kind of quiet. Usually I'm hearing final words.
I can't remember. Like nothing else happened. The fucking the break wait was long. Like it was a long fucking time.
I meant your final words.
Oh, stay happy, stay safe. Stay happy, stay safe. Be kind. Enjoy your Monday night and have a good night.
Donna's been drinking so much, her brain's turned to mush.
No, I was thinking.
That's what she used to say to me.
Yeah, but
now it's happened to her.
No, usually I say it's something that happened, but the only bad experience I had was at the brick because I had to wait so fucking long. Like, they ask your name and then fucking a couple minutes later they're asking you a phone number. They're fucking asking you what the fucking item is, you know. Then you gotta wait for some cocksucker to come out with a box. Where would you like this? On the roof. Could you tie it down on the roof?
How's my shit look? Yeah. Tie it down on the roof of the car. Guy rope. Okay, here's the door handle on the door now, see? Still a little bit of grease on the door. Donna didn't even try to get it off.
I wasn't worried about it.
She's not worried about it. There's the new stool.
Yeah.
We were using that little one right there, but that one's too small. So we got this one right here, and like it kind of like it fits like, you know, like it has to be moved a little bit, but like when the things pop out now, you know what I mean? Like that's why we can't have a coffee table.
Look, like plenty of room.
Plenty of room, yeah. Plenty of room for beer cans. It can even be used as a fucking stool.
But it's not going to be.
We'll see what happens. Okay, so what's happening now, Donna?
We're gonna say goodbye because I gotta start the barbecue.
Donna has to start the barbecue because
It's gonna rain soon.
it's gonna rain soon. Well, let me show them the weather first. You guys want to see the fucking weather? It was a little bit windy today. It's warm and windy. It looks like that. And sky looks like that. And we're supposed to get a little bit of snow in the morning.
Yeah.
So Donna's gonna have to bring the plants in.
Yeah, because I don't want them to die.
She doesn't want them to die. Here's what the front looks like.
Oh.
Okay. And that's the fucking weather. Here's Charlie the Labradoodle. He's trying to stay cool. Right, Shaz? He doesn't want to talk to me right now. Okay. Give me a little room, Donna.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but there's no room here.
Here.
She's like blocking me in.
I'll block you in.
Cigarette holding, everybody.
We are out.
Fuck off. Tell them.